Okay, so now it's April the 12th. It's now Tuesday. Rent was due yesterday. And I told these fucking savages at BC Services they're going to be fucking issuing an emergency rental subsidy for $760. And now that they've really fucking pissed me off and pushed me off onto somebody else, they're also going to be issuing a $40 emergency food supplement. And that's going to be issued this afternoon. So let's call here this thing that pretends to be the head of this fucking snake here, and let's see if it'll call me back. I doubt it'll even pick up the phone. These fucking savages are just fucking useless, so they won't even pick up the phone. So let's see if this thing picks up the phone. It's Nicholas Simmons from Powell River, BC.
You have reached the voicemail of the Ministry of Social Development and Poverty Reduction. Please leave your name, phone number, and a brief explanation of your call, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
After the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, hang up or press the pound key for more options.
My name is Victoria Nevens. I live in Victoria, British Columbia, unfortunately, and I'm an unfortunate client of this apparent ministry. So I can see that you're doing the opposite of what you claim to be. I sent you an email last night, or I guess early this morning. It's yet to be answered. You were given clear instructions that I was to be called this afternoon with confirmation that there's an $800 check ready for me to pick up at the Vernon Avenue office. And you know why? Because I explained it in great detail. Now, what is the problem here? We're now 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've heard nothing from anybody in this office. You will be calling the public servants pretending to be this public service, and you will be informing them that you're not going to jerk me around and jerk me off. I don't have to answer any of your questions. If I require financial assistance to keep a roof over my head, that's exactly what you're going to provide to me, because I have every right to that assistance. Are you aware of the International Convention on the Elimination of Racial Discrimination? Because you're guilty of racial discrimination, I'm going to have to sue the head of the snake. If you don't understand what is right and good and just, then you can't sit there in that seat. You can't be a leader. I need to call back now that check for $800 is ready for me to pick up. It's a supplement for rent, and it's a supplement for food. And you are required to provide it to me. It's called the fiduciary duty. If you don't understand the laws of life, perhaps you should end your lives, because you clearly don't understand anything. You're a joke. Why don't you call me back? Why don't you answer me? Are you refusing to serve me? That's called discrimination. It's actually a hate crime. So these calls are all being recorded, and they're all being posted all over social media, because I'm sick and tired of the mindless mad monkeys, the humans, who are representing these apparent public services. What a joke. That's why I'm going to be making sweeping changes to how you deal with what you deal with, because I can see the level of sickness is absolutely it's now criminal. My name is Victoria Nevens. You're going to be calling me back within the hour with confirmation that $800 check is ready. You can call me back at 250-661-0610. Do you understand? Do you? Do you understand? That's your job. Do your job. See what I mean? So if I can call Yester, I send emails. And when you call these fucking assholes, they just push you off to some other fucking asshole who'll do nothing for you. It's the fucking hamster wheel. It's a fucking circle jerk of satanic fucking stupidity that pretends to be a government that isn't a government at all. This is fucking disgusting. If I need some fucking money, and all my money's been embezzled, these fucking idiots pretending to be this BC Public Service Agency are not going to deny me my rights. Well, you haven't done this, and you haven't done that, and you haven't done the requirements. There's no requirements for me, bitch. You give me what I need when I ask for it, bitch. Because I'm sick and tired of you little fucking lowlife fucking monkeys and your satanic little fucking acts that aren't even law at all. I'm not a fucking circus monkey, and I don't fucking play games with fucking the circus monkeys. Do we understand each other?